Referees tonight are John McIsaac and TJ Luxmore. Tyson Baker and Johnny Murray are the linesmen. We are underway. Our opening face-off brought to you by Theodore Robbins Ford. The Ducks in their home blacks, white numbers. And the Jets in their road whites with blue numbers. Gibson keeps it in play as it comes to him on the dump in. Zegras tried to clear, but it's kept in by Scheifele, and a long shot from Morrissey is in the glove of John Gibson. 16 seconds into the game. An optional morning skate this morning. That's a big addition to Anaheim's lineup.
Sure is. You got a guy that controls the neutral zone.
Here's Nikolai Ehlers, and a diving effort by the aforementioned Gudas. Deflects it over top of the net.
Well, throughout their lineup, I mean, you look at the number of goals. They're getting it from everywhere.
McTavish cuts one off, got it to the net off the stick of Killorn, and it inadvertently kicks it into the Anaheim zone. Now has it along the boards as Drysdale contests him there. DeMello got the pass across, and Morrissey turned away point blank by Gibson. Zegras up with it, and up left wing he goes. Cuts to the middle into the Winnipeg zone, drops it off. Isaac Lundestrom goes across, fresh off the bench. It's Lyubushkin. Watched by Iafallo, he drops it back. Zegras just pokes it to the middle of the ice. Ducks finish a change, and the pass well off the mark intended for Mintyukov. He keeps it alive for Zegras, who supports. Throws it in front, redirected right on by Henry, and a save by Brossoit.
But Gibson did a good job there of sealing that off, and then right on the doorstep.
Dying seconds of the coincidental minors. Out of the box comes Vetrano and Lowry, and it's 5-on-5 hockey once again. DeMello gets to it in the Anaheim zone for Winnipeg, kicked out by Gibson. It was Jamie Drysdale who had an assist in the game against the Leafs on Wednesday. His long pass intercepted by Dylan Samberg. Give and go. Samberg went hard to the net. And a couple of big saves from Gibson as he turns away Lowry on the rebound as well. Below the goal line, the Jets get it back. DeMello winds, fires, looking for a tip. Gabe Vilardi spins Gibson around, but couldn't catch him while his back was turned. That was a fortunate moment for Anaheim there. Vilardi, who had the game winner last night in San Jose, trying to bring it to the front of the net. Puts it down low. Scheifele changing direction. Now for Ehlers. Always been a thorn in the Ducks' side. He got it through. Gibson didn't see it until it hit him. Shot from Pion. That hit someone in front. Ends up behind the net, but it's found first by Iafallo. The former King brings it out high. Drops it off. Dylan's shot. Sticked away by Gibson. In his last two games, in fact. Ducks recovered possession. Brockman again with a bad angle shot. Brossoit had a little trouble with it, but he grabs it off before. Nikolai Ehlers has been a problem for the Ducks in his career. 17 games against Anaheim, 16 points, 10 of those are goals. Schmidt got a shot through. It pops high in the air off the stick of Gibson. And he and Henrique able to dig it loose. And now a restart for Mintyukov. Max Jones. Rink wide for Zegras. Pulls it in, fires, and a glove save. At him since they acquired him over 2 years ago. Now McTavish leads it into the Winnipeg zone, and a wrist shot off the left boards from Fowler is handled.
They're really focusing on eliminating any kind of a cross-ice pass.
Penalty to Appleton expires as Killorn brings it in. Fire stick save Brossoit. McTavish across the line. Moves to the right boards with it. Still possesses, looking for a trailer. Back at the line is Drysdale. Got it away. Brossoit kicks it out.
Pickerel, John, in Winnipeg.
I think when you talk about Morrissey, it's kind of the plight of the entire Winnipeg Jets. I said it at the top of our show so far this year. Mark Scheifele, who spent his entire career in Winnipeg. He's a load to handle. Just muscled that puck into the Anaheim zone. Ducks counter back. Killorn kicks it up. Nice little drop pass. McTavish goes backhand. He scores!
Just kept plugging away. Nice little dish into the middle, but look at that puck. It won't sit down for Killorn. He kicks it out to McTavish.
The Jets gave up the first goal last night in San Jose. And remember when these teams played back in early December. Oh, here's a good chance for Morrissey, and again Gibson gets enough of it. Right back through the slot, and he missed his intended target with it. And boy, the Ducks had numbers, but the outlet pass off the skate of Zegras. Now he's joined by Lundestrom off the bench, and his shot turned away by Brossoit. Out high, Drysdale finds a little open ice. Fowler all the way behind the net. Now brings it back out. His defense partner Drysdale with a snapshot. Got a deflection in front from Lundestrom, but has 4 points in 5 games since his recall, and he's a +6. And when you can get that from your American League call-ups, things are going good. Final minute of play in the opening frame. To the line, DeMello sweeps it across, and a blocker save on Morrissey by Gibson. They're 8-0-2 in their last 10. Their longest point streak since they became the Jets again after the move from Atlanta. Samberg from behind the Winnipeg net moves it ahead. It's broken up, and a quick shot by Silverberg. Kicked aside by Brossoit. Rick Bowness first became the head coach. There were many that thought neither of those players would stay. Mitnikov waiting for somebody to join him, just takes the shot. One of the few weaknesses this Jets team has, they're not a great face-off team. Well, there's a tip and a save by Gibson, and another save as it was Toninato right on the doorstep.
Protecting the bottom of the net, but the top as well. Here's the redirect. Gibson in good position. See him, good patience, just stays down.
Overskated it, has to get onside. Ehlers gives it back to him. Pionk across the top. Dylan to Scheifele. High slot shot in and out of the glove of Gibson and cleared away. Morrissey paired with Dylan DeMello, who leads the National Hockey League in plus-minus at +25. Players strewn all over the ice as Vakanainen was tripped up but gets it ahead. 3-on-2. Lundestrom has McGinn with him. To the front of the net goes Mitnikov. Save Brossoit. Spins away from a hit. Comes up with the puck with a little help from Iafallo. Morrissey trying to walk the line. Throws it towards the net. Well, that one changed direction as it went off a body, and Ross Johnston careful with it. Jets still possess. Ehlers snaps it across. Scheifele had a little trouble, but still possesses. Room for Ehlers. Score! And the Jets' best player has tied the game.
Yeah, and a little bit of confusion in the defensive zone. And Nikolai Ehlers finds himself with a lot of space. And mentor trip, they're calling it for the Jets, and they're celebrating up in the private box. But
good play by Velarde.
Well, look at the screen in front. I mean, there's no chance for John Gibson. Perfect shot just inside the post, but Gibson couldn't pick it up.
McTavish, who falls over Niederreiter to the point, kept in by Gudas, who whips it wide. Earlier this season in a game against Seattle at Honda Center on the 23rd of December, they took only one minor penalty. That was a game in which they were the better team despite the result, losing that game 3 due to that core injury. And here's a turnover at center. It's McTavish who busts into the Winnipeg zone. Great pass to Killorn. Glove save. Brossoit.
What a stop. Good play by Mason McTavish here. Took a little peek over his shoulder. Killorn was banging his stick on the ice. Said, give me the puck. McTavish delivered. Well, that was going in.
Yeah, you're right. Fowler and Drysdale play catch. Pass up the middle of the ice to McTavish. He loses an edge and the puck. Samberg, the defenseman, joins the rush with Namestnikov. Pulls up the trailer. Schmidt right down Main Street. He scores. Nate Schmidt and the Jets have their first lead of the night.
Ducks had a good opportunity on the rush, and you could see Mason just loses an edge. And an outnumbered attack, and it's the late man coming in. Schmidt makes a good shot.
Unable to pick it up on the other side. Toninato sweeps it down low. Barron from behind the net. Backhands it right in front. Great kick save by Gibson on Janssen Fjallby. Henrique joins him on a shorthanded rush, 2-on-2, but then he'll peel back and change as Namestnikov and Killorn get entangled, former teammates in Tampa Bay. Niederreiter brings it in. Back for Namestnikov. Snaps it across, and Cole Perfetti scores. His team leading 5th on the power play, and the Jets go up 3-1.
Roy Niederreiter makes a great pass, doesn't he? He drills it. He just turned 22 on New Year's Day. 10th overall pick. You see why. His last year of junior.
Silverberg turns with it, backhands it across. Oh, to one knee Lundestrom. Soderstrom couldn't get it by, and it's stuck on the right side of the net. Brossoit can't get it. It's cleared out by the Jets, who will win this one here tonight.